Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Teams come on the field now and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
Miami have to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And now they run the draw play. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now...
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Bringing pressure. And a sophomore making an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The punt team making their way on the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Wildcats will take over 1st and 10. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Toss it to the back, running left. The pickup is 4. He sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
He's tackled at the 27. And that's good enough for a first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
28, LSU, 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's complete, but the sophomore quarterback paid a price for that one.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Roving the secondary. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the toss play, runner moving left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. And looking for a big play here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Keeping it on the ground here. Powerful running here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. They give it to the big fullback here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Wildcats will take over. First and 10.
Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Single back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's White. The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are rolling with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the right here. They bring him down to the 25 and move closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers, and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Now here's the toss play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense adding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into the 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Testing the right side here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Kentucky 49, LSU 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play?
29 Philly.
Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. He does
the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Throws it to the right. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll be brought down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
On the double.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Ready up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run.
The scramble by the quarterback. Tackled at the 49-yard line. Second down.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character's about and how you're not giving up.
It's second down.
So second down after the incompletion.
42 Spider.
Looking to throw it again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two.
And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front can control the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone.
Come on, set.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group